Hello everybody, my name is Daniel Mellado, and in this tutorial I am going to explain how to use functions, but in this case oriented to trading. So let's start. We go to the website, and into the website first let me log out, and the first step is just to register into the website. After you are registered, then log in, and when you are already into the website, just click in here in account. In account, you should click in here in API and just copy the API token. Now you have to paste it in here as I did it. After that, the next step is gonna be to understand a little bit about Tiingo API. In this API is where pretty much, as you can see over here, is a REST and real-time data API. So, but the idea is just to download historical data. In here, as you can see in the different examples, you can get the historical data in a JSON format, or on the other hand, in pandas data frame, which is this sort of. In order to explain this, even though you have WebSockets and other types of data. In order to download data, we are going to use the get data frame, which is going to be more easy for us to handle and also to explain all this. Now, the idea is that first, as we can read over here at the top, you can see that we need to import Tiingo. From Tiingo, import Tiingo client, and then we have to create because we are not using any bash profile file, we have to add this configuration and empty dictionary called config. Then sessions is going to be true, and initialize the Tiingo client application, the Tiingo client API. Okay, I didn't import Tiingo. From Tiingo, import Tiingo client, then import pandas, config session is equal to true, the API key, and then pass all this information in here. After that, the next part is just let's go over here. Okay, we're here. Now we pass the configuration, config, initialize, and then the first part is gonna be to write our functions in order to download historical data. So let's copy this and move this to this part, because this is gonna be important, but later. Now let's explain. In here, what I am doing is something very simple. Let's open this. Okay, I click enter, and now what I am doing in here is implementing the API, where the first component is going to be the symbol. It means I would like to get Google and Apple tickers, the symbols, data with a frequency, with a weekly frequency. The metric is going to be the close price. This is going to start in this period, and it's gonna end in this particular period. Now I print my result, and we are going to see the that the first data is gonna be the last day of 2016. Now, when we saw this for the application in here, I am printing the result, okay? The next step, of course, let's mention, okay, the next step is gonna be something very simple. It means how can we implement a functions where we are going to pass these parameters in order to return the data. Just pretty much create a function where all these input parameters are gonna be the inputs of the function. So it's gonna be this function download dt, where the first input parameters is gonna be symbol, frequency, then matrix, star, and the last one is gonna be m. And pretty much I am telling, okay, symbol is gonna be the first parameter that is gonna be associated with this part over here. Then frequency is gonna be the second parameter, which is gonna be associated with frequency. Then metric is gonna be the third parameters, and so on, star and n. And finally, we get the data and return, obviously, the data. Now, let's start. Let's say you write symbols. It means the first parameters is gonna be symbols, which is gonna be this list: Google, Tesla, Bank of America. Frequency, rather than using weekly frequency, I am going to implement daily frequency. The metrics, rather than close, is gonna be open. The start period is gonna be this one, and the end period is gonna be this other one. Now, the idea is just put each one of all these variables in here and then get the result. Let me comment this, or in particular, this is the way how you are going to comment your code in order to not run more than one line of code. Meanwhile, if you just wanna avoid to run one particular line of code, you are gonna do just like this. Now, let's see the result. Sorry, we need what is happening here. Okay, this is fine. Print result. Now let's try to check and see our first function and how is this working. Okay, fine. As we can see over here in our result, because we are adding print, we can see in here our result.